Hey superstars, David Imonitie here, and this is the
Carlos A. Rogers. Let's go.
but listen, I gotta tell you, Carlos wanted me to shoot this video to go over the compensation plan and to really address something I want you to apologize for. Yeah, I want you to look in the camera,
Okay.
and I want you to apologize to all the binary people for bashing binary for the last 5 years. I want you to look at the camera, say, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry, and I apologize.
Now, listen, I've been in this industry for 20 years, and you've been in this industry for just as long.
18, yeah.
18 years.
Yeah.
Carlos, there have been people that have won in a binary, and there have been people that have lost in a binary. Let me ask you a question. Have there been people that won in a unilevel?
Of course.
And have there been people that lost in a unilevel?
Of course.
Oh, so is it really, if it's a binary, or is it unilevel, or is it the individual that matters?
I think it's more so the individual.
It's 1,000%, 1,000,000,000% the individual. Because see, look, when I got involved in this industry, I started in a unilevel. I was in a company called Prepaid Legal. It's now called Legal Shield. It was a unilevel comp plan. But there was a group who I still consider him to be one of my heroes today, Darnell Self.
I know that.
And how they built, they said, we're not going to go wide. Like the team that I was a part of, their thing was wide or die, right? So that was their thing. What Darnell did, he said, no, we're not going to go wide. What we're going to do is we're going to build down below just 3 legs. So what they would do is they would stack below 3 legs. And you know what? This organization outlasted this organization.
Oh, wow.
As a matter of fact, he's still in that company right now. I think he just got the $1.5 million ring.
Correct. I saw
All right.
that.
So, but what's my point? My point is, does it matter what the compensation plan is? Yes, it does. Does it matter if it's a binary unilevel or a matrix? You've heard of matrix, right? Or 3-leg systems, or what other styles of comp plans out there? I've even heard of a single leg,
A one-up? Yeah.
one leg comp
Yeah.
plan, right?
Build straight down. I
Now,
heard that.
remember, when this industry started, the comp plan was this. It was straight unilevel, and you only got paid on your front line. You did not get paid on your second level.
Oh, wow.
That's how it started. You only got paid on your directs. And it was like 5%. That's all you got paid on your directs. Someone came out with multi-level marketing, where now you can get paid on
Multiple
your
levels.
multiple levels. So comp plans have evolved and have changed over the years. But one thing that I've learned in my 20 years and the tens of millions of dollars that I've earned in this space, and I only say that so you understand that I'm not speaking from a place of, oh, I think. No, I'm speaking from a place of experience. It's not the comp plan, it's who's operating the comp plan that matters. And that's what we're going to cover today. I'm not the person that bashes any style of compensation plan, because one thing I've learned, I told you this, I said, when you look at all compensation plans, at the end of the day, the company is probably going to be paying you anywhere from 8 to 12% on the volume that you bring in. As the CEO of your organization, that is typically what a CEO would take home, about 10% of what that company is actually generating. And that's what we have here. That's what we have in the industry of network marketing. So if you ever see someone bash a particular compensation plan, in my opinion, I don't think that's wise. That's just my opinion. Because guess what? There are people that have won in binaries that have made tens of millions. I've made millions of dollars in a binary. But guess what?
Tens of millions.
I've made millions of dollars in a unilevel too. So are there pros and cons to everything? Absolutely there are. But check this out. The reason why, the first time I made $1 million was in a binary. It was a binary with a unilevel on the back end. But what really got me excited, I was sponsored by a guy by the name of HB. I'll just leave it at that. You guys figure out who that is, all right? And he put me down on his left. Now, I came in 6 months after he joined. So I came in all the way at the bottom, right? And guess what? He sponsored a guy by the name of Jose Ardon. And he had to place Jose below me because he only had 2 positions to build. Now, if it was a unilevel, what would have happened was, even though he sponsored me, he would have had to take me direct. So that means all these other people that he had brought in, David wouldn't have benefited. I wouldn't have benefited these people. And then when he brought in Jose, he would have taken Jose over here. And guess what? Jose wouldn't have benefited me.
I heard that name before, Jose.
He's made about 30. No, actually, he's made way more than that. He's made tens of millions of dollars in network marketing.
Wow.
He made 25 million in Organo, just in Organo by itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And he was on your team because of the placement.
Because of the placement.
The force placement.
Exactly. So that's a pro to the binary. Now people say, oh, well, you can be stuck on the inside. Guys, here's the deal. Let's say you were sponsored by Joe, right? And Joe wasn't a winner. Let's say Joe wasn't a stud. Joe wasn't incredible, right? And let's say he put you here, right? Well, Joe's not a winner. Joe put you on the outside. He put it on his outside leg. You're not on his inside leg, right? If Joe was sponsored by another dud, no one was placing anybody below you. Guess what? You would have to build your left team and you would have to build your right team. So you would have to build two legs. But let's look at it. What if Joe sponsored you in the unilevel? What would be any different?
Nothing.
You would still have to go and build however many legs that you had to build anyway. So instead of looking at what my upline is going to do, all right, are you going to place anybody down below me? Is anybody coming? Is money going to rain down on me? No, guys, be smart about it. It's okay. I'm going to go put 20 on my left. I'm going to go put 20 on my right. That's what I did. When I got involved and I saw the opportunity of a binary, I said, yes, I can benefit from what my upline does, but I'm going to be the one that benefits my organization with the amount of directs that I was going to put into the business. And that's what happened. I made $8 million in that company in 7 years.
Wow.
So I don't think a unilevel is better than a binary, and I don't think a binary is better than a unilevel. But what I do think is that you need to be better. All right? So when you look at our compensation plan of what we put together, it's really, really exciting. It's actually very, very simple. The way our binary works, it's based on a point system. Okay, so I'm just going to use you as an example. Okay. So you're going to have a left team and you're going to have a right team. All right. And listen, we talked about it. So listen, your first 30 days, you want to directly sponsor 40 people into the business right away. All right. So let's just say you put 20 over here and you put 20 over here. All right. And that's great. That's a good start. But the way the comp plan works for just the average ordinary person, and that's what I love about our comp plan, is that it takes care of the little guy. I told you that a comp plan needs to do two things. It needs to take care of the little guy, and it also needs to take care of the big leader like yourself that really wants to get to 6 figures a month, 7 figures a month. It's got to be able to do both. But how do we get to 7 figures a month? We got to have the
little guy got to be making some money.
But we have to have a lot of little guys making a little bit of money. All right. How do we do that? Well, it's a point system. So when your team generates 500 points, 250 points on the left, 250 points on the right, it will immediately start paying you $200 a month. Now, the point system, how it works is when someone comes in at core, it's $250, and that comes with 150 points. When someone comes in at essential, it's $500, right? And that's 300 points. Now, what's amazing about what we're doing with your organization is that the annual, which you told me was like $1,400, like $2,400, right, for travel.
Correct.
We're gonna be able to do it for $500
for the whole year.
For the whole year. Same platform, maybe actually a little bit better.
A little bit, definitely better.
About 10% better.
Yeah, 10%.
Right. We're gonna do that for $500
for the whole year.
For the whole year.
That's it.
That's it.
Boom.
No auto ship. And they get 300 points.
Wow.
So bottom line, you sponsor one on your left,
one on your
right. You're already at $200.
Boom.
You're already at $200. But guess what? There's a fast start bonus that's attached to it too, and you make a $50 fast start on those two people. So you made another 50-50. So now you're at $300.
Boom.
Does that take care of a little guy?
Of course.
All right. Now watch this. The company says, Carlos, you have to sponsor at least two. So what if you sponsored this person, and let's say I placed this person below you, right? And then you went out, and let's say you sponsored a core, and you got another 150 points. Guess what? You would still qualify because now you got your two. You got one on your left, one on your right.
Gotcha.
Now, in a unilevel, you would still need to sponsor more than 2.
Correct.
Right? So either way,
Yeah.
how you structure it doesn't matter. You still have to sponsor 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 people. The benefit of it is I get to help. In a binary. In a unilevel, typically, I don't get to help.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
All right. So this is just the first level. When the points continue to grow, when it grows to 1,500 points in our comp plan, so that's basically 750 points on the left, 750 points on the right. All right. Now you're going to be at $500 a month in residual income. But here's the kicker, Carlos. You can actually place 750 of those points below the person that you brought into the business.
Oh, wow.
And it will count towards the total 1,500 points.
So if I go place 750 on the team, because I'm gonna be building. I'm driving straight down. I'm going boom.
Yeah.
So I go put 750 points.
Yeah.
They can go put 750 points on the other leg,
Yeah.
and they're making $500 a month.
Yes. Residual. Yes. 125 every single week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Tell you, bro. And then guess what? It grows from there. Now this is where it gets really, really exciting. When you help people get here, 4,500 points, 2,250 on the left, right? 2,250 on the right. Now they're gonna be making $1,000 a month in residual. They've hit the level called champion. And this is where all the recognition really starts.
Champion.
Champion. Everybody wants to be a champion in
Champion.
life,
Yeah.
right? So we've placed the focus on helping people get here. But guess what? You can actually put half of that volume below them and it will still count towards their champion rank.
So I can put half of the 2,250.
Yeah. Half of the 4,500.
Oh, I can put
2,250 on their right or left, doesn't matter. As long as they have 2,250 on the left, you can put 2,250 on the right. Boom, $4,500.
$1,000 a month.
1,000 a month.
Wow. So core, let's say if they came in at the lowest level, core. So you're looking at
30.
30.
30 people, because 30 times 150 is
40.
4,500.
So I can go put
So if it was 15 people,
Yeah.
right? 300 points, it would be 15 people.
Wow.
If it was premier, the premier level, and by the way, guys, we're shooting this video just for your own understanding, all right? I live from a place of abundance, and I learned that long time ago. There is no need to talk bad about any other opportunity out there. What God has for you, He's got it for you. Everybody's got to put the work in.
Correct.
Everybody's got to be disciplined. Everybody's got to be focused. Anyone who's successful, they did not become successful just because they got into a company. They became successful because they got in and they went and did the work that was necessary for them to be successful. And that's why I respect success. All right. So when you look at this Premier is $1,000. You're gonna have a lot of people coming at Premier because we're gonna do a health and travel package. So they can now get some of the other products that we have. They can get our coffee, they can get the Alive Superfood Juice, the Alive Coffee that's coming out March 1st. They can get sprays as well, and they'll get the travel for the whole entire year. So $1,000 is actually 600 points. So this 30 people can actually be 7, 8 people, and they hit that level. Yeah, because 600 going into 4,500 is about 8 people.
Wow. So let's go on ready to run.
I mean, here's the thing though, guys. Helping people get here opens up the entire compensation plan. When you help 1 to 2 people go champion, you'll be a Sapphire. Sapphire makes $2,000 a month. When you help 3 people go champion, you'll be a Ruby. Rubies make $3,500 a month. And what I love about it is that it's consistent. People know what they're going to get paid versus, well, this week I got paid this, and then recruiting went down the next week, so I got paid that. No, it's consistent every single week. They know, our diamonds know $2,500 every single week is what they're going to get paid. Since we started the company, we've helped over 30 people hit the level of diamond. That means over 30 people have been able to hit 6 figures.
Wow.
In our compensation.
In 2 years.
In 2 years.
Wow, that's impressive.
Absolutely. We thank God. And our goal by March 31st, 2026, have over 100 people actually hit the $10,000 a month mark, and we're going to get it done. Yeah. You're going to be a big part of it.
Let's do it. I'm ready. Green light, go. Let's get it. No doubt.
That's right.